Hello, here I am at the lovely Saadiyat Beach Golf Club practice area. Fabulous facility here. And I'm going to try and help you today with distance control for your pitching. What I've got is I've got my 9-iron, my pitching wedge, my 56 and my 60. Now some of you may have 52 wedges, it doesn't really matter, but the 3 or 4 clubs that we're likely to use for pitching, I want you to try and master all of these. And what we're looking at is that we begin to know that a chip starts from anything inside 35 yards. And then what I want you to know is how far you can hit with your 3 or 4 most lofted clubs. Now that may well be, for argument's sake, for a man, a pitching wedge will go about 100 yards. For a lady, that might be about 60 yards. But the key is to know how far the full shot goes. Then once we've done that, what we're going to try and do is to then have 2 other stations. So we're going to grip down the club, full length, we're going to come halfway down and then go to the bottom with all of them and try and think of our swing in terms of a clock face. So if I was holding at the bottom of the handle, I'm going to swing back to 9 o'clock and then through to 2 o'clock on the way through, so that we get the feel that we're smoothly accelerating with them. Now you say, well, which club might we use to actually play these? Depends a little bit on the lie, what you've got to get over, and probably one of the most important areas if it's windy or if the green is fairly long. From here, I've got a long green in front of me, shot of about 70 yards or so, and I want to try and land the ball in the middle so it just skips up to us. And I think the right shot for that will be my pitching wedge with a half swing. So let's give it a go. I'm going to come halfway down the grip, brings me a little bit closer to the ball. I'm slightly narrowing my stance and I'm just opening my stance by withdrawing the left foot a couple of inches. The reason for this is in narrowing the stance I want a slightly narrower arc to take speed off, but of course I'm not going to have the time to move very quickly through with my hips, so I need to just drop my left foot back a couple of inches from the line. I've gripped halfway down. I'm also going to put an extra 10% or so of the weight, so rather than having my weight 50-50, I'm going 60-40 left to right. Once I've done that, I'm then just sensing that I'm going to bring my hands back to 9 o'clock, brushing the grass, keeping nice and steady, keeping my levels, and finishing at 2. And what I'm hoping is that the ball will land maybe 6 or 7 yards short of the pin, 1 skip up, and have enough backspin then to stop the ball, keeping it just under any breeze and getting that nice little skip up. These shots take a lot of practice, and I would urge you to get out there, spend, if you've got an hour's time to practice, hit long shots for 20 minutes, but 40 minutes on your short game. It'll pay dividends, you'll pitch it in closer and have more fun.